The season is changing, we know that certainly as we start thinking about our homes. We don't want our homes to be like they were in the 50s and not sealed up properly like some of our grandparents had. But talking about that this morning, we have some DIY project experts here. We have Molly and Nick Mortensen. Nice to have you here on the program.
Thank you.
Of course. And we brought a facsimile of what homeowners go through when it comes to their windows and their doors, and with our cold Minnesota winter, sealing out the cold air is a big part of where we run into problems.
It's a big part of it. So thinking about your fall to-do list is coming up. You can save from heating costs throughout the winter by 14%.
Okay.
So it's a big deal to touch on some of these items. Nick's going to demonstrate for you the areas that you're going to want to put it to save on that heating cost this winter.
And caulking is a big
Caulking is going to be your easiest, most cost-effective way to achieve those savings throughout your home. So with everybody, we all have a home, and we all have windows and front doors. So those are going to be your main areas of air infiltration and heat loss throughout the seasons. And you're going to want to ensure that you have a solid bead of caulk all the way around your windows and doors. This one does not, so if you have something like this, that's going to be something that you're going to want to
That cold air
address.
is just going to rush through there, and then you're going to lose some of your heat. And also, it's going to escape there, too.
Yes, yep. And you have the possibility of any condensation and moisture going into your wall cavity.
And what kind of caulk do you recommend using when you're trying to seal up those cracks?
Typically, the best caulk that you're going to want to use is 100% silicone, so it's never going to crack, it's never going to deteriorate over time.
Latex is for painting, silicone is for making sure that you've got a nice seal when it comes to keeping that cold air out and the warm air in.
Yes.
And you also want to be aware when you're dealing with the siding around the window that you're not voiding your warranty with the siding.
Yes, so there's certain ways to go about caulking it the right way. And, you know, Google is a great thing to learn from. So the next item is going to be the door. So your front entry door. A lot of front entry doors, they contract with the different temperatures that we have in Minnesota. And one thing that you want to ensure is we have a weather stripping in here.
On the underside.
Yep, making sure that this is in good condition. You don't see any air coming through or light coming through your door.
And then this is something we were talking about in the break, Nick, and I guess I've known I needed to do this over the years, but I just never did.
Yep.
And that is the threshold. You need to pay attention to that during the seasons.
Yep. So if you have a door that's binding at any point in time, that's going to mean that your threshold is too high, and ultimately it's going to throw your door out of square. And
if it's too low,
it can let pesky rodents in and also cold air come in. So the real easy way to do it is all the thresholds have these caps on them, and you can just take a standard screwdriver, pop that out, and it has a set screw inside. And then you can just adjust that up and down for your individual door.
Easy as that.
Yep.
Now, are some doors, like maybe I haven't noticed a change really in the threshold, so maybe it's been okay over these years?
Yep, it's quite possible.
Yeah. All right. Any other home improvement things we can do right now as homeowners to get ready for what's coming?
Well, you can always, you know, it's always beneficial to clean your gutters. And that's something that if you're comfortable on a ladder, go ahead and do yourself. If you're not comfortable, obviously hire a professional and do that. And there's also ways to maintain the rest of your home as far as changing your furnace filters, so on and so forth.
Right.
And the other part is the attic insulation for the winter. So including doing all of these maintenance, the caulking, the weather stripping, and then adding attic insulation for the proper amount that you need will give you 40% on your savings. And you can actually compare last year's to this year's differences.
And that'll keep that heat where it should be, inside your home.
Absolutely.
Well, Nick and Molly, thanks for being here so much. Nick and Molly Mortensen. And we appreciate all the tips because we know what's coming down the road. Yes, we do.
Good old winter.
A snowy road. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Back over to Cody and Alex.
All right, good reminders for all of us.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, got to get the insulation in.